4 years ago, in this quiet forest, in this cozy cabin, something happened. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn.
In case you pass out, that's tough.
In 1981, the world was introduced to Sam Raimi's The Evil Dead, an independent and incredibly low-budget, shocking horror movie about a group of friends that get more than they bargain for when they read from the Necronomicon. All hell breaks loose, and Ash Williams is left as the sole survivor. Now, what if we take The Evil Dead and make it again with almost 10 times the budget? This is Evil Dead 2 from 1987. Evil Dead 2 is an interesting sequel because you don't actually have to watch the first movie and can just jump into this one. This is because Evil Dead 2 actually starts as a loose remake of the original film, with the main difference being it's just Ash and his girlfriend at the cabin rather than a group. When the words from the Necronomicon are said, it releases the Deadites.
We are the things that were and shall be again.
Ash's girlfriend gets possessed and he's forced to kill her, leaving him alone to deal with the threat. Things really go off the rails from there, with Ash gradually losing his sanity as he deals with the awakened demons.
We just cut up our girlfriend with a chainsaw. Does that sound fine?
Some other people show up as supporting characters, but they don't help much and really just serve as more bodies. This movie is insane, making full use of the budget increase. The original was already very impressive with what it had, but this is an incredible step up in production value. Evil Dead 2 is one of those sequels that blows the original out of the water. It does add a little bit of comedy, which is welcome, but it never takes away from the horror aspect of the film. It seems that Sam Raimi has a habit of making a trilogy with a good first movie, a great second movie, and a goofy third movie. Nothing against Army of Darkness, it's just objectively less serious. Ash gets to be a lot more fleshed out this time. He's a lot more charismatic than before and begins to get his one-liners and catchphrases that would define his character.
Hey, I'll swallow your soul! I'll swallow your soul! I'll swallow your soul!
Swallow this.
When people think of Ash Williams, this is what comes to mind.
What do you say we have some champagne, huh, baby? Huh?
Ash is once again played by the iconic Bruce Campbell, and his performance is fantastic. The man is truly losing his mind. It's intense, and he takes even more physical abuse than before. The most iconic scene is where Ash's hand becomes possessed and it tries to kill him. He's forced to cut it off with a chainsaw, where it then crawls away, flips him off, and when he finally manages to shoot it, it releases an unreal amount of blood. He then later replaces his hand with the chainsaw.
Groovy.
Just when you think things couldn't get crazier, in a spectacular finale, the last survivor of the group attempts to seal away the evil by once again reading from the Necronomicon, but instead ends up opening up a portal in time, sending Ash back to the Middle Ages, setting up 1992's Army of Darkness. But that movie is a story for another day. Evil Dead 2 is filled to the brim with insanity. It's wild. There's stop-motion zombies, people floating around, trees start walking and attacking, there's a ton of blood and gore, and before you know it, the whole house is laughing at you. Even the lamp.
Pleasant nightmares, friend.
Good midnight to you.
Groovy.